Good morning, precious. How you doing, baby? Happy Sunday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see any of them that you like, please just hit share. I'm trying to be famous. Thank you. And here, get a copy of my book. Yup, Dysfunctional Family Knot. You can get it from lulupublishing.com, or you can get it from Amazon. It's a nice little read. Please. I'm trying to be famous, right? So y'all, today, real quick as conversation, coffee and conversation can go, right? I went to a funeral yesterday. Of a person that I didn't know personally. And I know that sounds kind of creepy. Yeah, who does that? I've only been to a few funerals of people that I didn't know personally, but it was in my best interest to go. Whether I had people in common or an invite, per se. So, yeah, this was an invite from a close friend of mine who knew the young lady personally, right? So, by that relationship, me being, accessible to her, I knew of the young lady, right? I want to say her name is Micaiah Munson, and I hope I didn't mess that up. Beautiful, beautiful name, beautiful lady, right? And just through that connection of the friendship that I have, I knew of her. So I knew about everything that she had done, everything she was into, what she was doing up until she had gotten ill, and her progress and whatnot throughout the sickness and whatnot, and all the way down to her untimely death, which is so sad. And it was so sad to hear, because even though I didn't know her personally, I knew her, right? So, fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. So I was invited to go for moral support. Fix it, Jesus. The things that people said about her, oh my God. Such a beautiful soul, such a beautiful spirit. Like, I wish I would have known her. And if Lord would have allowed her to stay a little longer, I'm quite sure, because of the connection that I have of the people that do know her, I probably would have had that chance to meet her, right? So when I say I was glad to come, I rescheduled a paid job to go. Yep. And I'm glad I went. All the wonderful things that people had to say about her. A funeral is supposed to, I know at a funeral you're supposed to say good things, right? Just out of respect to the dead. But I've now been to funerals and people down stood up. The mistress down came in, right? Illegitimate children down stood up at the funeral claiming to be their birthright, who they is, right? I don't have people get up and say that the dead owe them money, right? So, you don't be respectful all the time. But in her case, you can tell everything that was said was genuine. You can tell, right? So, fix it, Jesus. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, but yesterday, everybody spoke so highly of her, to where, like I said, I hate that I didn't know her, and hopefully I would have been able to get to know her. But once I found out who she was, she had fallen ill. So hearing her life, what she had done, what she was doing, the reading of the obituary, oh my goodness. It was so sad but happy at the same time. Yep. Yeah, just proud to know that she served God, right? Her belief in God, her faith in God, how strong it was, right? To hear so many people say that she brought them to the church. She brought them to the church, right? So, although her death was untimely and it was sad, she fulfilled her purpose here on earth, right? And so many people talked about it, talked about all she did, she gave. She was a servant, right? Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Ain't nothing like a funeral to make you think about life. Right? Nothing like death to make you think about life, right? How you living, what type of life you living, right? How would you be remembered at your funeral? What do you think people will say about you when they get up there to the podium? How many people will stand up on your behalf? When they give them, you got 2 minutes to speak, how many people do you think would actually stand up and say something good about you, or have nice memories to share, or things you have done, right? How would you like to be remembered, right? A lot have to do with how you living now. Yep. Your life today, right? And I ain't here to preach to you. I'm not. But me, myself, I pride myself on being good. I try to be good all the time. I try to do right by people. I treat people how I want to be treated, right? So I say I do good about maybe 85% of the time. Yeah. And I know you like, why not 100? Shakenya with your goody two-shoe. Because I ain't perfect. I'm only human, right? But that 85%, I go hard. Yep, I go hard. Yep, I go hard on trying to make the right decision and doing the right thing. I do, right? Yeah, I don't have no enemies that I know of. Yeah, I don't. I've never done nothing to anybody for them to even want to harm me in such a way. But I do know I got haters. I know. Fix it, Jesus. Who want to hate on me, right? But I know I got haters. I know people be out there hating, right? Mad because they don't know how I'm doing it, right? Well, I'm doing it by the grace of God. Because I believe in him, right? And not only do I believe in him, but I believe in myself. So everything I set out to do, I do. I accomplish my goals, right? I say what I'm... If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, right? I follow through. I mean, I do all the things that I was told was the right thing to do. So that's how I'm still here. That's why I'm still able to move throughout everything. That's why. God, right? So, I know. So yeah, 85%, that's good. Yeah. 85% is good, right? So, man, treat people how I want to be treated. Don't have no enemies. I know I got haters. And you know how I know I got haters? For the lack of support that I have in real life. And on the social media thing. Yeah, the lack of support. Yes, I know. And I have support from people. I do. But fix it, Jesus. People that I've helped in my life, people that I've been there for, people that have called me and I stop everything and come running, like the deeds that I have done. And I'm not one to throw up what I do for people in their face. That's not what I do, because everything I do out the kindness of my heart. But you best believe that some reciprocation or something, reciprocity, it's a word, I think I just said it, is when you continue, so when it's like a continuous flow, they giving back, you getting as much as you put out type stuff, right? It should be that way, in the form of support for me, right? So I don't have that. I don't. And that's how I know. That's how I know, because when I see people, shit, when I see people in public, the love that they show me and give me when they grab me and hugging on me, it don't match up with the level of support that I should be getting, right? So that lets me know somebody out there hating, right? But I do want to show love to people that I do know support and go hard for me. Cynthia Haynes in Flint, Michigan. Yeah. Very into politics, the political side. She's very heavy into prison reform and things of that nature. She keep me atop of what's going on politically. Yeah, Cynthia shares my stuff all the time. Shares my videos so much so to where I have a nice little following in Flint, Michigan, as a result of her. Right? I love you, Cynthia. Thank you so much. I'm just shouting out a couple people. My brother Dion Riggins. Yes. Nice brother, nice brother. I prayed to God and said, you know what, Lord, I think I'm ready to get back out here and start hosting events, right? Putting myself together, positioning myself to be out here hosting again. Dion called me and had me host an event that he had with ex-offenders and people that's been victimized, right? Oh my God, that helped me get my confidence back, get it back built up. It gave me the okay that yes, I'm ready to get back out there and start back hosting. So yeah, that was a lot. I appreciate you, Dion. Yep. Couple people. I love Phyllis Bell. Yep. I met Freeway Rick Ross because of Phyllis Bell and a host of other people. And I also, through Phyllis Bell, I met Denise Lomax, Lady Denise, who on top of that, I've met a lot of people through, a lot of connections through. So I love both of those young ladies. I had to shout them out. Kelly Sane. She's a publicist here in the city. You know, work with people. She has talent. She has people up under her that she promote and get out here and do what she do. She bring all her guests down there to my Fix It Jesus Christian show, to my show, Motor City Radio. And I mean, she done brought some heavy hitters. Hey, Latrice. Latrice is another one that I want to shout out. You on my list, Latrice? You was the next. You was the next person for me to shout out. Oh my! Look at God. Look at God. I'm out here giving shout outs to people that support me and show me so much love on here in public, not just in my inbox. And Latrice Herring was the next person that I was about to mention out of the names that I had, the handful of names, and she just popped up here on my face. Okay, y'all, I got to get out of here. I got to go to church. So, yeah, so Kelly Sane, thank you so much. It's a few more people, guys, but I can't recognize everybody, but it's a handful. I hope when I leave here that people have a lot of good things to say about me. Like, I hope they up there talking about the stuff that I do in the community, the things, my program, how it's helped so many people, just me being there for folks. Like, I really hope that when I leave here, that people have a lot of good things to say about me, right? So, how would you like to be remembered, right? What would your obituary look like? What you think they're going to say about you, right? Like in my real life situation, why wasn't I a great loss to her? Why am I not missed? Why am I not a part of the equation? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's scary to me because with her loss, it's been so hard for me to fill the void, right? It's been so hard. Let me tell you what I've been doing. I've been fixing on my house. That's how I've been filling the void. I've been fixing on. So I done practically rebuilt my house, and then it still ain't helping. I still miss her and think about her every day. So I wonder, what is she doing to fill the void of me, right? Because I should be a great loss, right? So y'all, that's it. Coffee and conversation. Think about how you would be remembered when you leave this earth. What would your obituary say? What would some of the people say about you, on how you are and how you lived your life? And y'all, I gotta go. I'm out. Mwah.